In this brief instructional video, I'll show you how to access the Emily Dickinson archive in order to complete discussion 17. In addition, you may wish to use the archive to research one or more poems that you are writing about for your research essay. Start by going to the Emily Dickinson Electronic Archive, which is linked here. To find any poem with a Franklin number, click on Browse for Manuscript Images, and in the top navigational bar, click on Manuscripts and pull down to By Work. Let's search for poem 409, The Soul Selects Her Own Society. So we'll enter F for Franklin number, followed by 409. You'll see that this has immediately generated two manuscript drafts of the poem from 1862. Let's click on the title or the first line for the first of these, and you'll see the image of this manuscript. Close the search tab on the left, and you'll have the ability to zoom in closely to the manuscript by clicking directly on it, and you can drag using your mouse to view anywhere on the manuscript itself. To zoom back out, you can use the buttons on the top left of the page. Much of the information that you're required to find for this discussion will be located under the Text tab at the right of the page. So open that up. You'll immediately see a transcription of this manuscript. You have a few options for how to view this transcription. For instance, you can show the poem in the way that Dickinson herself broke the lines by unchecking the physical line breaks. You can also hide her edits by clicking that checkbox. To find out even more information about poem 409, click on About Work, and then click on All Work Metadata. In this new box, you can see information about the manuscript, the fascicle that it belongs to, notes on the manuscript, textual notes, which include all of the line breaks, and also important for this discussion is the publication history of this poem. After we close this box, we can actually look at the other manuscript version of the poem from 1862 by going down to the area called Related Works in this edition and click on Franklin number 409B. Here you can see another draft of the poem. This one is only the first stanza. Again, we can zoom in by clicking directly on the manuscript and examine the manuscript by dragging with our mouse. Again, we'll click on the About Works link. All Work Metadata, and take note of the information here. You can find any poem with a Franklin number by following the process that I've just outlined. Before we go, let's take a look at one other interesting feature of the Emily Dickinson archive, the lexicon. So go up to the navigational bar at the top, click on Lexicon, and as the text at the top of the screen tells you, you're able here to browse alphabetically through more than 9,000 words in Dickinson's poetry. These definitions are based in part on her own dictionary, Webster's 1844 American Dictionary of the English Language. For example, let's find a word in Franklin Poem 409. We're looking here for chariot. We'll click on our entry and we'll find that the word is from Old French and has two definitions. The first is the one we might be more familiar with, but the second, in fact, a conveyance or transport, or figuratively, overwhelming feeling or surge of emotion, might help to shed a new light on your interpretation of the poem.